Hello everyone, and welcome back to Fire Emblem Three Houses. Once again, this game was donated by card. When somebody donates a game, I try to follow through with their requests to the best of my ability, which is why Mist is here with us.
Hi everyone!
And so we have a couple of supports after that last battle, along with green hair.
Good for you. Oh, is the cuff of your overcoat still torn? Mending that shouldn't be a problem at all.
It's pathetic, I know, but I fear my sewing skills are... well, as you can see, they're just about non-existent.
Goodness, you must have been concerned when I tore your cuff.
Ah, well... that is to say... would you please teach me to sew? I hear you're rather amazing at it.
Of course I'll teach you. Don't look so heartbroken.
You will? Thank you. Oh, I owe you for this.
I'll go get my sewing kit. You wait here. I'm so sorry, Dimitri. I've never seen, well, it's just a bit...
No need to dance around the issue. You're fed up with my clumsy efforts, aren't you?
I thought
Indeed.
bending some needles if you tried mending them, but...
Mercy and Dimitri are
a pair of scissors.
rather interesting pair.
Scissors.
I'm so sorry,
Wow.
really. I try to be careful, but with delicate work like this, I just can't seem to manage.
Wow, that takes some real effort.
But you must have been uncomfortable making your way here with this tear.
My inability to control my own strength is humiliating. Of course I'm useless at needlework.
No giving up on yourself. You just have to practice, that's all. No matter how difficult something is, if you keep at it and don't give up, then you're sure to improve. Isn't that what you told me?
Right you are. To give in to despair isn't easy. Thank you for the reminder. Okay, I'm ready to give it another go.
Great! I'm glad to hear it. First things first, let's make sure the needle is actually threaded this time.
No! I meant another one.
Poor Dimitri.
Not only is he bending needles, but apparently just straight up breaking entire freaking pairs of scissors. I love it.
I think I did it. So the Sky God got into an argument with the Earth God, then Dusker was created?
To oversimplify it somewhat, yes.
There's something so mysterious about it. There are only mountains separating us from Dusker, but it's like a completely different world. This has been so interesting. I've never learned so much about it before.
There are not many left to pass on the legends of Dusker.
Really? That's a shame. It's almost like when someone dies, or a family line ends. I think a place is only truly destroyed when there's no one left to remember it. You should tell more people about Dusker to keep it alive.
That is a strange thing to say.
Oh? Why do you think that?
Dusker is forever the enemy of Fargus. No one cares about our culture or history.
I'm different, though. I don't know anyone who was...
Mercy is just so sweet.
Oh yeah.
I don't hold a grudge against you, and I never have. Didu? Is this recipe from Dusker?
You don't care for it.
No. I was actually surprised by how much I enjoyed it. Would you teach me how to make it soon?
But it seems I am ever the teacher with you, and seldom the student.
Right. I'm so sorry. I have an idea. My mother taught me to bake the perfect sweets to go with tea. Would you like to learn how to bake them? It's a secret Martritz family recipe that's been passed down for generations.
House Martritz of the Empire. I thought they were no more.
It's true. My father's family was wiped out in the Empire. I'm the last living descendant.
Are you certain you wish to impart such precious memories to me?
Of course. Now that my family's gone, I'm the only one who knows the secret. The sweets would vanish from Fodlan if something happened to me.
I see your point. Yes.
Indeed.
Learn.
Once the secrets are gone, once the secret holders are gone, the secrets are no more.
Yeah. It's kind of sad when you think about it. I mean, it is sad if you think about it, but that's kind of sad.
Oh, this is a funny one.
Yeah, I think I've seen this on Nico's playthrough, if I remember right.
Protect me,
Ash, does this key belong to you? I found it by the door.
Marianne, I'm so sorry. Yes, that's mine. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. And my apologies for scaring you.
No, I'm the one who should be sorry. Kind of ridiculous, mistaking a friend for a ghost.
No, that's okay. I guess I do look like one.
No, of course you don't. It's just, in the dark, with your head down like that, and with your hair covering your eyes.
Does that make me look scary?
No, please stop.
I'm sorry that I look so ghastly.
Why not just lift your head up a little?
Up? You mean like this?
Yes, that's so much better. With some light on your face, you don't look scary at all. That's great. Completely normal now. Actually, you're pretty cute.
What did you say?
Nothing. Just keep your head up and smile. I promise you'll never be mistaken for a ghost again.
Keep my head up and smile?
Ash tries so hard with her.
Yeah.
What? Hey, wait! Is it something I said?
Oh, yeah. No, Marianne definitely has some pretty heavy depression, so... oh, Mercy and Ingrid, their final support.
Apologies for my late arrival, Mercedes. My duties ran long, as per you.
There's no need to apologize at all. Please, have a seat. We've met for tea so many times, but you never seem to get used to it, do you, Ingrid?
Not entirely, no. I'm not accustomed to being treated so... delicately. Anyway, what will we talk about today?
I actually wanted to gripe about something that's been bothering me.
You? Gripe? Now that's unusual. I'm happy to listen, of course. It's the least I can do after all the kindness you've shown me.
Thank you. The one thing I really wanted to talk about is marriage.
Oh?
Yes. I received a letter from my adoptive father about marriage discussions with a noble family.
And will you accept?
That's the problem. No matter what I decide, I'll probably be married off anyway. What I really want to do is help those in need. But I think it would be more difficult to do so if I married a nobleman.
Understandably so. Sounds to me like you need a strategy to silence your father.
Sorry? To silence him?
Don't you agree? It seems the best course of action would be to consider severing all ties with the family and running away.
We don't need to go that far. I'm sorry. I really just needed to let that out. I don't need you to worry about solving my problems.
Oh, okay. It's just a bit personal for me, actually. My own father has brought countless marriage proposals to my attention. He always was obsessed with me carrying on the family bloodline. At a very young age, my hand had already been promised to someone in marriage. But Glenn died young.
Ingrid needs hugs.
Would you have married him if he had survived?
That's a good question. It's hard to imagine now. Although I did admire him quite a lot. He held true to the ideals of knighthood, proudly serving the king. Even after all these years, I aspire to be the type of knight that he embodied. But that's just it. I'm not a tool for furthering my family's fortunes. I'm a knight at heart, regardless of what my father desires.
I see. A very noble cause indeed. How strange that we should be worrying about the same thing.
Even though we are such different people.
It's true. Enjoying a nice chat over tea with you like this makes me realize maybe the paths we walk aren't so different after all. Don't you think?
I do. These tea parties of ours, they really are something special.
That they are. Ingrid, I would love to get to know you better if that's okay. I want to know about your childhood, your favorite books, the sweets you like, anything at all.
Absolutely. I'm happy to speak with you anytime. And I want to know you better too, Mercedes.
Now that's cute between the two of them.
Oh yes. In fact, I'm surprised that that scene has not spurred on a whole bunch of shipping art between them. Because I'm just watching that scene going, I ship this. I ship this. Like, I would ship them so hard. I am kind of surprised there isn't any shipping art, at least that I've seen of them.
Lysithia, hi. Did you forget something? I did. What are you reading? Just something
Lysithia
I
and
found.
Annie.
Though there are things in here I don't quite get. Is that the Compendium of Light and Dark? It is! Amazing how you could tell that just from a glance at the cover. I've read it so many times, I have nearly the entire thing memorized. That said, it does seem to take liberties with some topics, so be aware of that while you're reading it. Wait, really? Yikes. Thanks for the warning. You've got quite the stack of books here for only wanting to brush up on one thing. I knew you were a hard worker, Annette. No, not as much as some people. Oh, sorry. There I go again. It's alright. In getting to know you, I've taken some time to self-reflect. I used to think that I worked harder than anyone. But I'm not so sure anymore. I have to work even harder to keep pace with you. Oh no! But then I'll have to work extra hard to keep up with you! Well, if you work extra hard, I'll work super duper extra hard. Oh, come on. Fine. Super quadruple extra hard it is. Okay. That's enough. We can
Girls, make sure you leave time for rest.
Right.
Sorry. It's nice to see you get carried away like that, though. I'm glad we had this chat. I feel excited to continue working super duper extra hard now. I'm lucky to have someone like you around to inspire me. I feel the same. I'll do my best to keep pace with you. Why are you smiling? Oh, it's nothing. I was just thinking about how nice it is that we can motivate each other like this. It is nice, isn't it? I still intend to surpass you. I'm gonna surpass you. But before that, could you explain this part of the book to me? I'm not quite sure how someone of your caliber is struggling with this one, but let me break it down for you.
Very cute. There's a lot of good, like, I would totally ship these people scenes in these supports. So, that said, new month. I can't hear Sosa's voice anymore. Yeah, she's not here anymore. Let's see. So, attire, I now have my class, which is really interesting. I mean, I don't know, I'm not sure how to feel on this one. I kind of like it, but it's kind of odd at the same time. So, I mean, I'll go with it for now.
As soon as I opened it up, you were already off the screen.
Oh, it's the class outfit.
Honestly, the male one looks better. I suppose it's a give and take, considering the Sotha's regalia looks far better on the female than the male.
True. I mean, I haven't seen that one on the male either yet, but
Nico shows it off in an upcoming episode.
yeah. I just have to get there, you know. And of course, there's always the, like, hey, I'm trying not to get ahead of us, so it's, at the same time, it's like, I don't want to see, you know, I don't want to go ahead and then, like, see stuff that I shouldn't know yet. But yeah. I don't know, we'll wear it for the next couple of battles, and then we'll see what I think of it by then. So, I think everybody's outfits are currently set, except for maybe Leonie. And I guess she doesn't really matter, because she has the thing there. Yeah, everybody else has their monastery outfits on. So that's fine. Well, except for Cyril, but that's because Cyril's in his. Well, I guess he technically has his monastery outfit on. So, I changed his monastery outfit. Hi, cat.
Yeah, I've got my cat here too.
Yeah. My cat hasn't decided yet that whether she likes sitting on my lap or not. So she comes up and then just immediately walks off afterwards.
There seems to be more people around than usual. Is there some festival this month that I'm forgetting about?
What? Hurry up and cage the wild boar. Look, he's losing his grip. Even in his swordplay, he's getting sloppy. If he keeps progressing like this, he's going to get himself killed. Kranya, Solon, they're dead, but we still have a glut of enemies. We still have to take down the Death Knight and the Flame Emperor. Our next battle is fast approaching. I'm ready for it.
Yeah, something tells me that one or both of them are going to come into play this next mission.
That he needs to rest, perhaps His Highness will listen.
He's exaggerating. He thinks my color is off and that rest will cure all. I have a headache, but that's just from lack of sleep. It's not going to stop me from completing this month's mission.
You
The
should
professor
rest.
agrees. Please rest, at least until the task is at hand.
I won't. Even if I tried, it's not like I would get any decent sleep. It would only be a waste of time. In any case, we won't let you down this month, Professor. You can rely on us.
Ah, boy. Boy, oh boy. Change tournament. What do we have this time? House versus House Magic Tournament. Level 22 recommended. I guess I have Dorothea at level 22 I could try. Nobody else is even close to that. I don't think it was anything major. It was just an advanced seal anyway. It doesn't give any motivation or skill or anything either, so I don't really see too much of a point in bothering. At least not immediately anyway. We might worry about that later in the month, but then we might not, considering last month we didn't either.
Constantly coming and going, in and out of Garreg Mach? Perhaps they are doing something in the Empire. As the legitimate heir of the Iyer family, I have not heard anything
There's some
about it.
pounding going on downstairs and it's setting me on
Father
edge.
would have told me.
That is odd. I don't know. I wish I knew. Silk handkerchief. Noble who cares about their personal grooming. Hi, Lysithia.
And your eyes! What happened to you?
I mean, you were there in the last fight, so you should have seen.
These powers, did you?
Don't worry, I'm fine.
Well, that makes me feel better. But still, be careful.
It's funny though that she's in the Golden Deer, schoolroom, despite the fact that I've recruited her. Like, I know that it's just that, the game just automatically sets them to certain locations. I just think it's funny.
It is a bit funny, yes.
It's like, well, there's something that's not quite as dynamic as it could have been, but it's not something I complain about.
But their positions month to month, I believe, are hard-coded.
Yeah.
Did anything else change?
Well, that's what I was meaning, is that their positions are, like, predetermined and hard-coded and stuff. Yeah, I've changed quite a bit.
You gotta teach me how to do that.
Figured that's the one that he would like. Let's see.
By the way, the knights are back.
Oh, yeah, the knights are back. That's true. We can give those 4 items. I'm just double checking dorms again because there's usually at least something in one dorm somewhere.
You mean usually a Bernie and hers?
Well, yeah, that too. That is true.
So hungry. Oh, is that you, Professor? Sorry. I'm really not feeling well this month. Even leaving my room for dinner is just too much. It has nothing to do with your, changes. So, don't open the door, please.
Rip. Poor Bernie. But yes, Bernie is pretty much always in her
ritual
room.
at the Holy Tomb, right? I hear that a revelation from the goddess is expected. What if she shows herself? Oh, I'll be so jealous.
I'm gonna be right back.
Okay. Well, while Mist is BRB, I mean, I'm just wandering right now, I guess. Hey, look, it's Ash. Let's go ahead and harvest. And plant some more. I'm actually out of the light blue. I could buy more. I also have a lot of some of these other seeds, though. I'm just gonna do that. Whoops. I forgot to cultivate. Interesting. Wonder, like, can it go above 2? Because, I mean, like, just regular is nothing, but then everything else is 2. So I don't know if there's anything
I can't even
more.
imagine what it must be like inside the Holy Tomb.
It's just a place to bury people.
Holy or not, all graves are kind of the same, aren't they? I can't.
I
help
mean,
but
except for
wonder, however,
Saros's,
just
but yeah.
What kind of ritual is this?
It did seem a little odd that Saros, you know, her body was not in the tomb. But then, again, I have a theory on that, so you can go back a few episodes to see that, actually. If I remember right. Speaking of which, oof. Lots of large fish is actually next week.
In Bridget, we have legends. Stories containing people who have a spirit living inside of them. Those spirit people have much strength. They are maybe able to fly in the air or race across the ocean. Hair that shines and eyes that glow. They have qualities that are not unlike what you are looking like, Professor. Do not have doubt, Professor. The powers you have are like the powers of the legends.
I do need to look up who I still need to boost relationship with. Gatekeeper!
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Although, I suppose, you are something to report. For a moment, I thought you were someone suspicious. Lucky for you, I am quite perceptive. It took only that single moment for me to recognize you. The professor went out and got some new power.
Is pretty neat. But it's also probably a pretty big factor in the story. So, I mean, I have become Sothis, so. At least I've gained a lot of her power anyway.
Welcome.
Let's see. Could get more pale blue seeds. Let me look at my list of a couple of things here that I need to look at.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Ow. I can just smack in things. always fun. So I need... I guess I can't really gain any more affinity with Rhea at this point. And I've got everybody. I guess I need to work on Marianne. Because she is still the one that I'm trying to recruit. Let's do this and this since they're both Marianne. I assume that even if I give them stuff now, even when they're locked off, they'll still boost their affinity and things like that.
I think so.
So I should probably consider getting some of the items for Dorothea and Mercy. Or at least Dorothea, since we're already planned
Return soon, please.
for her. Mercy I'm still working on in another playthrough. I'm not actually sure yet if I'm going to do Black Eagles with Mercy because A, I have not been able to recruit her into Black Eagles yet. And B, I've realized that my only chance to do Edelgard is going to be on the special, like, Edelgard route. So I'm like, if I'm doing the special Black Eagles Edelgard route, I probably, you know, if I ever want to go for Edelgard, I probably want to do that now. So I'm half tempted to go that route on my Black Eagles. And maybe, since I don't have anybody at the moment in Golden Deer, maybe I'll do Mercy there, but I haven't yet decided. Just because, like, Mercy, Dorothea, and Edelgard are really the only ones I have any interest in getting together with. So I might do Rhea just for the fact, like, I might do Rhea on the what they call it, the church route or whatever, where you don't go with the Black Eagles, but you are, like, in the Black Eagles, so just so that I can see that version. But yeah, probably should consider boosting some of these other ones though, like to do... I didn't even realize I was A rank with Dimitri. Wow. But yeah, I'm like A rank with just about everybody at this point. So, I would like to go more with Flame, but I'm really not interested in anybody else. Except, well, not like relation-wise. Like, obviously I want to do more of Lysithea, which probably wouldn't be a bad idea to look into that.
Hello there.
There's a lot to consider. And I know the people are like, some people might be thinking like, oh, just do whatever, whereas like, that is kind of what I'm doing. I am kind of doing whatever, it's just that whatever to me is what I'm doing, you know? If that makes sense, you know?
Yep.
So, like, I know that some people have been like, just do what you want to do, you know? You don't have to do all these things, like, yes, but the thing is that what I want to do is these things. So, it's not that I'm doing these because I feel like I have to. I'm doing these because I actually want to do these things. I guess I can pick up some exotic spices for Ash, since I haven't done that yet. Legends of Chivalry, Goddess Statue, Ceremonial Sword. That should be everything from him. And the exotic spices are over here.
I thank you.
Why am I with Petra again? Because I know that Petra does the... okay, I'm not A rank yet. She does the training, or the hunting dagger.
I thank you.
So, like I've just straight up memorized that that's Petra, the hunting dagger. Just because I was working on her so hard
A pleasure to come again.
that I just memorized like the 2 items that are Petra's at this point.
You've been granted
Mercy.
this power by the goddess herself. Truly, you must be a very special individual. Maybe Saros transformed before receiving her revelation too.
I haven't heard anything about that before. Maybe that part never found its way into the legend?
It is told that Saros had a revelation, instructing her to use her power for good, and to lead the people of Fodlan to salvation. I wonder what sort of revelation you might have, Professor.
That is an interesting question. Okay, just making sure I was on Mercy here. Now Mercy, it was the goddess statue. I would give her the armored bear stuffy, but I'm giving that to somebody else. So you sound tired.
I am.
Grounding charm. Belongs to someone who is afraid of lightning. Oh, Caspar.
Strong now. I'm starting to understand why you were appointed professor.
You are? Because I still am not. Annotated dictionary, a dictionary of foreign language with translations. That one's Petra. Maintenance oil, probably belongs to someone who collects weapons.
I think I made a mistake involving someone else, and now it is eating at me and making me feel sick.
Ah.
You should show them respect. You might find yourself out of a job someday. No. One look at your students' faces, and it's apparent that would never happen. Even
And I hate this feeling.
I bet they'll still think fondly of you. You'll always be professor to them.
Yeah, I can understand that. Unfortunately, as much as I understand that, I deal with
Don't
that
forget
problem.
the items in the gazebo.
Oh yeah. The problem is that because I deal with that myself so much, I actually do not have any advice on how to deal with that. Because once something happens and it starts eating at me, then that's just it for me too. So normally, you know, you hear people be like, hey, you know, I've gone through that, I can tell you what to do. And it's like, no, in my case, it's the exact opposite.
There's one other item there.
With the village of hunters. That one sounds like Petra too. But they haven't given me 2 items for the same person before, so I don't think that can be.
Hey, Professor. You seem different. Lots of things seem different around here lately. I've noticed it. Have you?
You seem different. I mean, what? The green hair didn't tell you that, you know, something weird was going on? I feel like I saw Petra, but maybe I'm thinking... Oh yeah, I did see Petra before. Here she is. I was gonna say, I was pretty sure I encountered Petra at some point. I'm pretty sure this is hers. Yes, it is. But then is this hers? No, it is not. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Oh wait, this isn't gonna tell me. Because if it would be A rank, I would still be locked out of it, so it's not gonna actually tell me. Okay, so give her items. So Petra, it was the smoked meat and the hunting dagger.
This is giving.
Yay. Okay. I like to do all of this stuff in the first day of the month. That way I don't have to worry about it beyond that. So the knights are back. I just gotta remember who I have stuff for.
All of them.
All of them.
People who live an inordinately long time, people whose hair changes color, and those odd heroes' relics. Is Fodlan some mystical land full of inhuman creatures?
Not like that. Is the world different
You should see
outside
for
Fodlan?
yourself. I'd recommend exploring west of the Empire.
Good job, Cat. Alright. I just have to remember which of these items it was.
Thanks.
Ah, it was that one. The bone dice.
Yeah.
The Shamir. Cool. There's a random NPC down here.
I recently had
Can tell because the random NPCs are white.
Passed by the office. I didn't mean to, but I overheard Lady Rhea and Sedith arguing. Actually, it was more like Sedith was interrogating Lady Rhea.
Yep. Lady Rhea and Sedith have something going on between them. It's very clear that the two of them are very close and have known each other for a long time.
Long ago, Saint Seros was gifted with a divine revelation from the goddess. Is that what happened to you too, Professor? No way! The professor transformed before receiving any kind of divine revelation, right? Still, I wonder, does the fact that you've changed really mean you've been granted some kind of power? If that's the case, then what sort of revelation can be gained from the ritual? I'm guessing the revelation will just be a gentle
Cat
reminder to use this new power to
hilarious.
save the people of Fodlan. What else is there to say? You don't actually believe we're going to hear the voice of the goddess, do you?
Alright. So we've got the floral adornment and the armored bear stuffy. And that has, it looks like, pushed her up to B rank? Yes. Very nice. Alright, so now I don't need her on my team because I've got her at B rank. Which also really kind of means that I'm out of people that I need to recruit.
When he asked to study you. Both? I've a bit of research I'd like to perform. Nothing so crass as Hanneman's poking, prodding, and drawing of blood. No, I wish to investigate crest power itself. Crest power must have some kind of limit, right? Lady Rhea says any limits must be the protection of the goddess, but that doesn't quite answer it for me.
Indeed.
It's like you're an entirely different person.
That would change on the inside. Isn't it
Not
weird?
weird at all. You're somehow even more beautiful than before. I'm joking! I'm joking! Don't get mad.
Sylvain. Ever the skirt chaser. Ever the skirt chaser. Even to your own teacher. Hi,
I
Claude.
always knew there was something special about you. But you've only gotten more and more extraordinary the longer I've known you. That transformation was just the beginning, wasn't it? I have a feeling that things will only grow more dire from here on out.
Quite possible, indeed. 3 notes. Let's see. I'm not very good at cleaning up. I try my best. Before I know it, everything's messy again. Cleaning is easy when you have a plan of attack. We all have things we're not good at. This isn't one of yours. Don't panic and just get to cleaning. It's easy when you have a plan of attack. Yeah! That one worked. Everyone seems to believe I only ever think about the buying and selling of things, but I'm very multifaceted. I also offer advice on long-term investment opportunities.
Worrying is a waste of time, and time is money.
Guessing Nico had that one?
No.
Oh.
That's just Anna.
That's just Anna. Slept almost everywhere in this monastery, but lately I've been wanting to try sleeping outdoors. Or somewhere I could sleep under the stars. Courtyard full of blooming flowers. Yeah, pretty sure he wouldn't like to go to a graveyard. Moonlight's Tales. Tales of Chivalry.
Anna is fond of money. Anna is fond of money. Anna is fond of money. Anna is fond of money.
Only my appearance has changed.
You're right. I'm just being silly as usual.
Nothing over there. Let's go over here. Now that I have some more renown, I might be able to mess with some things. No, I don't. I have no more renown. I'm only at 300. So never mind that. I do not have any more renown to spend on that. Let's go ahead and do Dorothea and Mercy again. At the choir.
I'll keep my voice down. I hope this song
Yay, more faith, more support, more professor level. All that good stuff.
Here we go.
Okie dokie. Nobody is in these dorms, but we'll go up here anyway just to double check people's rooms. Nothing in that room. I wish there was a way that I could just see when somebody has something in their dorm. You'd be like, yep, nope, here it is, you know. Having to like go into their dorm, look for a moment, walk out. I mean, I guess that would remove the exploration aspect, but at the same time, like, I'm not exploring. I'm literally just looking for freaking blue sparklies in people's rooms to level up my professor level. Okay, that was a reflection of my glasses that I was seeing just there. That was not actually blue sparkly. I thought I saw something, but it was just off the corner of my glasses that I was seeing something, so. Back up here we go. Hi, Rhea.
Excuse me. You haven't a thing to worry about. You have been gifted the power of the goddess. Furthermore, you have overcome the death of your father, Geralt, and you have destroyed countless of our wicked foes. I am proud, so very proud of who you have become.
I'm uneasy.
It's understandable. Just know that your unease should disappear the moment we conclude the ritual at the Holy Mausoleum.
Will it though?
It is you. I am sorry, but I have a lot on my mind. I would prefer to be alone right now.
Will it though? Will it really just immediately poof just because I go to, you know, the Holy Mausoleum or whatever? Something tells me probably not.
Professor, I am so happy. Your new hair and eye color suit you well. We make quite the pair. But recently, I sense that things are a bit strained between Lady Rhea and my brother. She wants to do something at the Holy Tomb. I do not know what, but... Whenever it has concluded, I hope they will return to their friendship, as it has always been.
It would be nice. Let me look at... Did I pick up anything for Flayn? Oh, no, that's right. She's got a very specific item. That I have none of. Good to know. So, there's that. Rip.
Captain. Oh, Professor. How long have you been standing there? I didn't see you. I was just sorting through Captain Gerald's belongings. I haven't made much progress. I keep finding things that bring back memories. Clearing out this room of his belongings again, it's not easy.
I understand that. Oh, I can recruit him.
Oh, Professor. Anything I can help you with, I will do whatever I can to serve you. Excellent. Leave it to me. No matter how small the task is, I vowed to Gerald I would help you.
Yay! I've randomly recruited somebody that I'll probably never use now. Poor Hanuman and Manuel. And now Alois.
Influence of the Crest of Flames? Intriguing. Unfortunately, I have found no record of Nemesis's hair and eye color ever changing. However, if that transformation was brought on in part by the power of the crest, that would be most, well, I suppose interesting is too small a word. Still, it would be an absolutely exceptional discovery. To know for certain, we must investigate further. So,
I'm here. I'm back.
Full physical is in order, yes? We need to know if this transformation affected you adversely. Don't worry, it won't hurt a bit. Oh, yes, I should call Manuela. My apologies.
I mean, it's a little bit more than that, but...
So what was... I forget what the conversation was with Hanuman this time.
Oh, he was just like, is it really the crest that transformed you? And then he's just like, well, let's see, take off your clothes so I can examine you.
Monica was actually Kronja. Tomas was actually stolen.
No.
Who were these people? What about you, Professor? You were a true ally, yes?
That's my intention.
Convincing answer you could have given. Still, I simply must take you at your word.
My intention is to be an ally. We'll see what the heck happens in this freaking game, because who knows where this is gonna go.
That reminds me.
Terrible year this has been.
This year has been rather terrible. As far as the students are concerned, next month is the last one of the school year. Next month, we will hold the graduation ceremony, though it'll be an understandably subdued affair. This month, we ask that you carry out your duties as best you can, to ensure that our students remain calm.
Indeed. Also, I did notice one thing now that that line has been mentioned. And that is... Oh yeah, that's Marianne I need to do. That thing that I've noticed is that... You know, the third is the whole graduation ceremony and everything. And from what I've been able to understand from Japanese schooling, that's basically how their school years go. They go from April to March. Instead of like here where it's August/September depending on your school, till May/June, depending on your school. So
it's like you're sort of floating above the clouds, separate from other people, and like you've got no interest at all in ever coming back down.
Okay, you two.
Hey, don't worry. I thought maybe I'd ask and
be good, you two.
Let's see. As far as you are concerned, I do need to give her the stylish hair clip. That's right. She just got the one item. Activation increased. Yay! Hello, Manuela.
Huh? I've worked here for years, and this is the first I've heard of it. I mean, it does make some sense. Sort of. Something about it is still weird. I understand now why they'd build the monastery in the mountainous center of Fodlan. Although, when the monastery was built, the Kingdom and Alliance weren't even around yet. But look how cleverly it was placed, right in the middle of the Empire, Kingdom, and Alliance. That's weird, right?
Could be weird. Did I pick up... I did not. Okay. I don't know if any of these are...
No.
Nope. none of those are hers.
Then Puppet is Gilbert.
Right, speaking of
The
Gilbert.
introduction to magic is Eloise.
Oh, okay. Let me go back to him then, since he's right here. I did pick up Alois via recruitment, but I don't know that I'm actually going to use him.
Oh, this is mine.
Yay! Alright. And then... who else is even up here? Manuela, Eloise, Hahnemann. So I've got nothing else for any of these other people that are up here. Speaking of Gilbert, though, unless I just haven't been everywhere, I feel like I haven't seen him. Oh yeah, nope, I just haven't been everywhere. Completely missed this entire
And Catherine's down there too.
Yeah.
Sometimes, I find myself thinking I should leave Garrick Mach and return to my home, where I should have been all along.
Where you should have been? I won't
hear that
stop
Lady
you.
Rhea will accompany you for this month's task. She's the pillar that supports the hearts of Fodlan's people. Her safety is paramount. I hope there are no complications.
Let's see, which one was it again? The puppet?
Puppet.
Yes.
And the cloak is Catherine's.
Cloak is
Monica.
Catherine's.
No, Pranya. Pranya is dead. And so is Solon, by your hand. Taking vengeance with your own hand. I'm sure Gerald would be proud.
Indeed.
In our battle last month, we really cut the enemy down to size. But there are other enemies we have yet to hunt down, not least the Flame Emperor. Once we've crushed them all, we can return to our peaceful lives at the monastery. It will happen soon. I have a feeling something big is coming.
Definitely.
Oh,
Other cloak. I don't suppose any of these other ones. Nope. Didn't think so. Chivalry one makes me think Ash.
Were taken completely by surprise. There's a ritual at the Holy Tomb this month, isn't there? I wonder what'll happen with that. I'm sure you'll be all right. But don't lose sight of who you really are, okay? However you may change, and whatever new power goes along with those changes, you'll still be the same person deep down. Remember that. Someone...
No, I didn't think that was...
The collecting weapons, I think, is Felix. I think the scarf is actually Leonie's.
Let me give that a try.
I'm sure, however you... Oh, that's mine.
Yep, okay.
Thanks so much.
That helps. I thought that for a second, but then when you mentioned Felix, I was like, oh, okay. And so then I just, like, my brain went, Felix. I didn't even think to, like, it was on my mind, but then it, like, wasn't on my mind after that to even, like, try a hedgehog case.
That is Bernie's.
A hedgehog case.
When I first saw
It's
the
Bernie's.
professor with
Yeah.
that hair color and that eye color, I thought you looked kind of like Lady Rhea. Like maybe you could be related. I like the way it looks. I wonder if I could change my hair color too. Maybe if I tried hard enough. If I thought real hard about it, I mean.
You don't need to do that, Cyril.
I might not need to, but I still wanna.
Like Nico says, it's never about what they need to hear. It's always just about what they want to hear. If you
Also,
look at-
I think you might be able to complete the one tournament now. The maintenance oil.
Maintenance oil, right? Huh?
Nothing about.
No? Who else collects weapons?
See, that's the thing. As I remembered, I was thinking that, and I'm going, you mean probably this tournament?
Yeah. You are level 27 after all.
True, I'm level 27.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I've definitely gotten, like, way stronger. I don't know how much of it is the level and how much of it is the Enlightened One class.
You didn't give it your all.
Ow. $14 might.
Should I have held
Oof.
Definitely heal now.
Close one. Yeah. Healing this time. I was anticipating getting off, 2 attacks, and I only had 1. I was like, oh dear. But then I got it. So, and I still have 1 more heal, and this is the final, so I might as well heal. Go into the final match with full health, regardless of whether I need it or not. Yay! Harper Conduct Tournament. Gained Brave Lance as a reward.
Impressive.
Neat.
Nice work.
And Riding Boots, Landscape Painting, and Exotic Spices. Ooh.
Told you you'd be able to do it.
Yeah. I just hadn't even thought about it, honestly. Bernie... That said, this episode has been going on for quite some time now.
Yeah.
To be honest. Hedgehog case. And then I think we are at like an hour just for this. I think I'll stop right here. We'll hit up the support in the next episode. So I do hope you've enjoyed. If you have, feel free to subscribe. Check the video description down below for a link to the playlist. That way you can get caught up on any episodes you might have missed. And we will see you guys next time.
Have a good evening, everyone.
See you later.